getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man!
Do you want to form an alliance with me?
Absolutely, I do. Excited.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go.
Oh my God, I did not think he was going to do that. That scared me. That actually scared me a little bit.
It's called Two Brothers. Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
And welcome
I knew you were going to say that. So welcome to Two Brothers. I have too much hair on my head. My name is Alberto.
And my name is Edgar.
And look, guys, this episode is brought to you by McDonald's burps and heavy breathing because we just got done eating McDonald's.
Yeah, fucking tell the whole
before we
world
recorded this episode. So just to let you know why
let them know
we sound
that
like we just walked, like we just ran a marathon. That's why, okay?
Fucking let them know we haven't recorded over a month and shit. Can we start it that way, dude? Can we start again?
You really want to restart?
Yeah, here we go. Welcome.
No. All this shit is staying in. You fucking look. It's been a while since me and Edgar have recorded, but we're back. Okay, so let's move on from that. Hey, did you know that we're on TikTok now?
No. Tell
we're
me
on
more.
TikTok. Yeah, we're on TikTok. So it's called Two Brothers on TikTok. Just the same handle as Instagram, so you can follow us on TikTok.
That's where no one has
and on Instagram.
Name
No one has followed us? Yeah, no one's followed us on TikTok yet. People, please follow us on TikTok.
Not only that, shit, I was talking about the fucking name.
Oh.
That no one has that as a fucking...
Well, no, dude, we're unique, okay? That's what separates us from the rest of the pack, is that we're two brothers. And also, like and subscribe and share with your friends. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode when we drop every 6 weeks.
We should let them know on Spotify, I think, and other platforms. I think leave a review too.
Yes, I was gonna get to that. That was the last thing I was gonna say. Yeah. Please leave a review. Hell, even fucking leave a review on TikTok, okay? On the comments, just tell us what you guys thought of Two Brothers. And I know that we don't have the video aspect yet or any of that other stuff, but we're bringing it old school, like the old fucking back in the day times of podcasting, where it was just only audio.
Yeah,
okay.
Man. What's wrong with that?
This is pleasure for your ears.
Just for the moment, we just doing it audio. But
we will eventually do a video thing, but I know we keep bringing that shit up, but just want to clarify, that's what you're getting.
And
right now.
I want to appreciate you guys that do listen. Thank you for sticking it, you know, from the beginning or whenever you guys started listening to us. Thank you. We really do appreciate it.
And like I said on one of my TikToks, dude, look, we talk about silly shit here, okay?
Yeah.
It's not meant to be taken seriously. We just shoot the crap with our friends. I don't know why I said crap.
Shoot the shit.
I already been cussing this whole time. I want to, but so thank you for coming along with us on this journey, and we'll keep doing it as long as you guys keep listening. So with that all out of the way, we have a lot to cover because we haven't, like I said before, we haven't recorded in a while, and there's been a lot of fuck ups going on in the gaming community, specifically with one company, which is Microsoft. And I know we're late to the game. I know a lot of people have already heard fucking just everywhere at this point, but we're gonna give our 2 cents.
I don't think it's late. It's still.
It is still a hot issue for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like it's
or a hot topic, I guess.
And I think it's gonna still be a hot topic because what they did is so fucking dumb.
It is dumb. It is, and we're gonna break it down for those who don't know, for the uninitiated. Okay, about 3 weeks ago, I think it's about maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Microsoft, who had recently, up to this point, acquired Activision and Blizzard for $70 fucking billion. I don't know how, for like a lot of money. Okay, they invested a lot of money in Activision and Blizzard for what? I don't know, because there's a lot of people who just don't fuck with Blizzard and Activision just in general, and so they decided they were going to shut down some studios because of it. because they were like, oh, we didn't know that we were gonna. This was a lot of money, and now we have to recoup our losses, type shit, whatever. And they decided to close down. Well, they decided to close down Arcane Austin, who made Redfall, who also made Prey. Which is a fantastic game. Severely underrated. I think it came out 2017, and it was like overlooked. Now it's getting a lot of attention. I feel like a lot of people are going back and playing Prey.
I think also the DLCs, like,
Yeah.
so
Which if you were interested in playing something like Deathloop, that kind of originated from Prey, am I right?
yes.
So, but yeah, they shut them down.
Mm-hmm.
Which, whatever your thoughts are on Redfall, which we have talked about before on the podcast, our opinion still stands that game should not have been released in the state that it was released in. It sucks that they got shut down because they were gonna make. I think what was rumored is that they were gonna make another like single player game like Dishonored. Like that's what they were in the middle of like pitching before they got shut down. There's another studio that also got shut down. I think it was like another subsidiary of like Bethesda. I think they're the guys who made Mighty Doom on mobile. I forget what the name of the studio is, so forgive me if I don't.
It's not Avalanche something. No.
It's I don't want to like
Yeah.
butcher it or misspeak. But then there was also Tango Gameworks, which was like the big like studio that got hit the hardest, that a lot of people reacted to negatively. For those who don't know, Tango Gameworks are responsible for The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2, and the DLC for Evil Within. I believe what is it called? Assignment.
Yeah, assignment.
The Assignment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Evil Within 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Ghostwire. 4 pretty great games, and they got shut down by Microsoft, which is a huge fucking bummer.
Oh, hold on. Before you continue, when they say that, that means they're no longer a fucking a studio,
They're no longer a part of,
or just
I
not
think
part of.
I'm again, I'm not really like sure on the specifics. I think they're just not part of Xbox anymore.
Okay, if that's the case, that's good.
I think
Because
otherwise they might have just been shut down.
if
completely.
that's true, dude, like if they no
It is
longer
a fucking bummer, dude.
if they no longer exist, or whatever. Hold on. Yeah, that is a bummer, dude. Because you're right.
They were like, their games are consistent in that they're all pretty good across the board.
Yeah. And the reason why they got Microsoft bought them was to expand to Japan.
Yeah, reach into like the Japan market, I guess, or like have Japanese developers a part of Microsoft. It's
Hold on. So if you're gonna let go a Japanese studio like that, are you gonna let go fucking Hideo? Huh?
Well, Hideo just has like, let's just say that he's working part time. Okay, he hasn't been acquired by Xbox. He doesn't. That Hideo's gonna be fine. All right, but
who knows?
Tango Gameworks.
Fucking what just happened? So go ahead. Sorry.
But yeah, it's a very. It really does suck, to talk about these closures, because you never want to see studios fail, regardless of what your opinion on their games. These are people who work for a fucking living at the end of the day, and they're out of a job now. All because, Xbox were, I guess you could say, kind of careless with how they were managing these studios. There was no one that was stepping in to make sure that the games were on the right track, especially for like Arcane. There was no marketing for fucking Hi-Fi Rush, which is insane because it fucking sold a lot and had a lot of subscribers on Game Pass.
I thought it didn't sell that great.
No, it sold really well. I think even Microsoft are like, we're really fucking happy with the result of Hi-Fi Rush, which is kind of bullshit because they didn't fucking market the game.
It's not only that. I think when they said that, I think it was coming from the Game Pass type of deal. Like, that's where the money came from, not from like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right about that. But that's what they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Were more subscribers to the fucking Game Pass. Anyways, shortly after they closed down. What you want?
No, like a game that was shadow dropped. A $40 game also. No marketing. And turned out to be a great fucking game and won
a lot of awards. Which is like 2023. I brought this up to you before off the podcast. Like, dude, 2023 was stacked with fucking games. So many good fucking games. For Hi-Fi Rush to still be like remembered at the end of the year when all of these big fucking hitters came out, and to win awards too. I think you got nominated for Game of the Year, right? At the Game Awards?
I think so.
Fucking crazy. Because like I was gonna say before you interjected, was shortly after they had closed down Tango Gameworks, they went and said like, oh, we're looking for games that are gonna give us more prestige and more awards. And like, you mean like fucking Tango Gameworks? They gave you all the fucking awards last year, dude. When was the last time you seen an Xbox game exclusive get nominated for fucking anything?
Damn, Howard, calm down.
I'm heated about this shit, dude. Aren't you heated about this? Microsoft has been fucking up for like years now at this point.
Yeah, and you keep buying their crap.
You see, says the guy who still plays on the Xbox too.
Like what?
Eder, we're not having this discussion. We just got done downloading Hellblade. Okay.
Yeah.
Now my anger is directed towards you now.
Well, continue with your rant. I like it.
No. You give me your fucking 2 cents now, huh?
It's weird that you say this after you said Arcane Austin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went to go pitch a game to them. So did Tango Gameworks. They were like, we want to do a sequel to Hi-Fi Rush. All we're asking is not even. I don't think they were asking for money. They were just asking for more
people.
Mm-hmm. And you let them go. And you let go for another studio pitching you another game.
Yeah, and this was a studio that gave fucking Microsoft awards and prestige, as they were saying, and all this shit, and you shut them down. But then you also shut down Arcane Austin for doing the total opposite. It's like, what's the fucking standard here? What? I'm not saying like what's required to shut down. No one wants to see a studio get shut down, but like, by what fucking metric are you like shutting down these studios for? Like, I've been hearing a lot of people say like nobody's fucking safe anymore working at Microsoft. You know, people are speculating, thinking that even some developer like Obsidian might get fucking axed next. You know, and we know how great Obsidian is. They put out Grounded. They're doing what was it called? Their next one that's coming out is like Magic
Outer Worlds.
No, not that. They're making a fucking RPG that's like Skyrim. I forget what it's called. But yeah, that's supposed to be coming out, I think, maybe this year. So, just it so much like frustration surrounding Microsoft, and a lot of people are rightfully so kind of fucking pissed off at them. There's no trust anymore. Do you trust Microsoft at this point?
No. I have to say no. Not only this, and like, I think it was earlier this year too, right? Like, we heard rumors that we're going to sell, not sell, but like, or like their exclusives are not going to be exclusives anymore.
Hellblade 2 is rumored to be, it's going to probably
like,
be on the
Gears is going to be on PS5 and Halo and all these games. Like,
yeah, that too. We talked
so
about that.
So why was that? Like, so what's the point of you buying all these studios to make exclusives if you're gonna?
And they're not gonna be exclusives anymore. Yeah.
that kind of ticked me off. I think we talked about it on the podcast, and now this is like, I kind of am losing trust in Xbox, dude.
And it also let me clarify too, because we might as well get into it while we're getting into it. Microsoft they've been doing this shit for a while now. I told you this before off the podcast, but like Xbox had a chance to acquire or make Grand Theft Auto 3 exclusive for the Xbox, and they turned that shit down because they didn't see no potential in it. Come on, dude. Like, Grand Theft Auto 3, that could have been like released on the fucking Xbox.
Scalebound could have been there.
Scalebound. Baldur's Gate 3, they passed on fucking Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I think it is on Xbox now. But initially it wasn't, because they were like
not only that,
and Series S too. The
not only that, it was because it couldn't handle, or it couldn't do a split screen co-op
on the S, not the X. The X could handle it, but because Microsoft made the fucking Series S,
that's where they're fucking up. Also, why the fuck did you make a digital version
that's less powerful
and how do you say, and having your games be a certain frame per second, because
frame rate and all
you
that,
want that fucking the smaller version to run better too.
Starfield is one of those games.
So you're holding your
Hellblade.
What's the word I'm looking for? Your potential to show these great games.
Mm-hmm.
But you're holding it because of the fucking that other.
You're holding it back. Yeah, you're holding it back, dude.
So you guys don't know how to market. You guys don't know how to make games. You fucking like roll the dice on all these studios, and you haven't done shit with them. And
supposedly there's supposed to be a new console coming out.
I don't know.
Right, later this year, but like, who the fuck?
Fuck your new console, dude.
Who's gonna buy a new console if there's no exclusives to come with it, man?
And
you know,
and you're not showing nothing to
grab people's attention,
and sell it to new people. Like,
yeah.
When you guys announced the Series X, right? That's the one.
Yep.
You said the same fucking thing. It's gonna be the most powerful fucking console out there.
Yep. I fucking believe that shit when they said that.
And you're saying it with this new one that's coming out.
It's gonna be even more powerful.
Fuck off, dude. Like, you guys are right now that no one wants to believe what you're fucking saying.
It's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, no
we're not
gonna
fucking
believe
you,
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've kind of lost all trust, and
like they how do you say? Well, with all this shit going on with them, like saying with the exclusives going to PS5 and letting go of these studios, they're gonna have a fucking Xbox presentation soon, and they better have something up their sleeve to fuck. I know. I'm just saying. Well, they better, because right now you fuckers are in the hot seat.
Look, I'm excited because people are because there's rumors that there's going to be a new Doom game, but I think even that's not going to get people excited. It's going to get me excited, but like no one's going to give a fuck, because like all the bad will is or all the goodwill is gone with Microsoft.
Even though if they're going to announce new exclusives, let's say, that's down the fucking line. Yeah. So again, you're not selling it. You're not.
Again, it's like selling a PS5 with no new games, dude.
Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's not looking good. And, well, before we get too far into it, but like, Sony's not innocent in this either. Okay,
I know. Those
fucking guys, if the rumors are true, are gonna release a fucking remake of the first Horizon. That shit came out in 2017, I believe. Probably no, yeah, 2017, because it came out the same year as the Switch. I don't know why they keep releasing Horizon every time next to a big fucking colossal game. But a remake of a game that's like not even fucking 10 years old, and you're releasing a remake. What is going on with Sony
in their remakes
and their fucking remakes and their remasters? And I know that Josh will probably be hearing this too. And like, at this point, it's getting to be a bit too much, I think. Like, no one wants to see a at least I don't want to see a remake to fucking Horizon. Just like I don't want to see a remake or remaster of The Last of Us 2. That's not even fucking 5 years, like, that has been released.
Did you say what? A remaster?
Yeah,
Yeah,
remaster. So there's nothing to really look forward to. You talked about this before, but like, there's nothing coming out this year. Nothing. It's just embarrassing that From Software has to carry this year again with the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC.
Dude, what happened to the games that we not grew up, but like that generation with PS3 and Xbox 360, dude?
Do you remember when you would go in a GameStop and they would have a list of games you can pre-order, and you would see one that's like, I never fucking heard of this shit before, and you'd search it up on the internet and you'd be like, this is a game that's actually coming out this year. It looks fucking sick, and no one's talking about it. You know what one such game was? I just did a TikTok on this, but might be out when I release it. But like, Shadows of the Damned is one of those games.
You know how I did that? I went in. I forgot. I bought a fucking game. I forgot what it was. But I when the guy was ringing me out or looking for the game, I look at the corner, like in the back of the store, and there was the poster for Shadows of the Damned.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's this game about? And the guy was telling me, oh, it's about this. But when he said, oh, it's the producer from Resident Evil. And when he said that, so here's
I'm fucking in.
Here's $5.
It's like that meme.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
I put my $5 down, not even knowing nothing, just by the poster.
Yeah.
I didn't see any trailers. I didn't see any like articles. I didn't read anything. I was just sold by the fucking.
There's certain developers or certain creators that when you hear they're attached to it, you're just like, it's gonna be fucking gold.
And when it came out, dude,
yeah,
it was fucking cool.
It's so cool. Like, back in the day, you could just go to a GameStop and see, like, another perfect example, Psychonauts. You told me you got a 9 on Game Informer. I was like, you got a 9? I'm gonna go fucking buy it. I went out and fucking picked it up off the shelf. Didn't know anything about it. Went home, played it. It was fucking amazing, dude. Like, nowadays, there's a lot of risk when you go and you buy a fucking game because you don't know what you're getting, because you're paying $70 fucking half the time. You know, there's no such thing as like going into a game store, seeing a game that's like $60, you don't know what it is, and you buy it just off of the cover or off of like word of mouth. That shit don't exist no more, dude. And you're right, games like Shadows of the Damned or like, well, like, what's another fucking, like, just games that like Vanquish, games that I wouldn't say take a risk. I mean, they kind of
Bayonetta was like, another one that was kind of like out there.
Yeah. Like, you bought it because it looked fucking cool, you know?
Army of Two?
Army of Two is another one.
That was like, like...
You just, you don't see those games like that anymore, which is unfortunate. And you don't get those games now. Well, you might, every now and again. If you're lucky, you'll see a game that's on, like, the digital marketplace and shit, but, like...
That's why
there's nothing to really look forward to this year.
I'm fucking like, that's why I'm gravitating back to playing the only the ones that are backwards compatible. Like, I'd rather play those now because there's nothing.
You know what I'm itching to play right now? Tomb Raider. Just like the new ones that came out like a few years ago, the remake.
Oh, okay.
Because there's just nothing. First, because there's nothing to look forward to. But, like, it's been a while since I played those games.
To be honest, that's a decent trilogy.
It is. I never finished the third one, but
it's good.
It's good. You know, I did it with Metal Gear too.
I think we're on the topic with Tomb Raider. The last one didn't sell well, and that's why we haven't heard anything. And that's another thing. You guys are so fucking like money grubbing people that you don't care. That even if it didn't sell well, it received well. It won awards. That doesn't do it for you guys. You know?
I need to correct you on that. I think they are making a new Tomb Raider because they showed off how the new Lara Croft is going to look like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I think that was like right just around the same time Shadows came out.
Yeah, like you're right about that. That one didn't really sell as
Yeah.
much, but I think they are gonna make
okay.
a new one. But still, like,
But now
it didn't get enough attention when the third one came out.
no, but like,
you
let's
know?
say okay, you're saying that they're making
Yeah.
another one, but the company's like okay, we're making another one. It better.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to like it better fucking make hundreds of millions of fucking copies or dollars and shit. Which
Well,
is
why?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is why I've been supporting the smaller titles. You know, I've been playing Crow Country. I've been playing Animal Well. Been playing another Crab's Treasure. Like these games are that's what's doing it for me. Those games are fucking great. And I like supporting those developers because you can see the fucking passion, you can see the labor of love. You know, shout out to another Crafts Treasure. It's a great game. It's it's Dark Souls with crabs. That didn't sound not the. I'm talking about like the sea creatures, but Animal Well made by one fucking person, and it's fucking great. I think, and that might be a hot take, I think it's overblown with the hype. A lot of people are saying, like, this game changed my fucking life. And like, all right, calm down. But it's a fucking great game.
Which
Animal
one?
Well is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, Crow Country is another one that I picked up for $20. And it's like, I would have paid more for this shit because it's fucking great. It's a fun throwback to survival horror. It even has fucking tank controls, dude. It's fucking great. But, yeah, it's sad to see like this is the state that we're in with AAA games.
Like yeah, like
You know?
you don't know if you're gonna get a franchise or a sequel out of it because like even I feel bad for the game developers, the people that work on those games now because like now there's like a risk to it now. Like if let's say this company.
Let's just say like id Software.
Id Software is making not okay Doom. Let's say.
Or some new IP.
Or no IP. And the guys, the people that are working on it, that like I bet like they're fucking like
sweating, dude. They're like fucking nervous.
Fuck, dude, we better make it.
Yeah.
If not, I'm gonna lose a job.
They're not thinking about this is gonna be a cool mechanic. And like, no, how is this gonna fucking keep people, like make people buy this game?
Or like if I'm gonna have a job in the end of this.
End of it, yep. Yeah.
Which is fucking sad now. Like,
I heard that Microsoft announced a new company within Activision. It's like if you are a part of that new company that got announced, how do you feel? How can you feel excited knowing that like Microsoft just fucking destroyed 3 other fucking companies and you're part of this new studio? Like I wouldn't be fucking excited. I'd be kind of nervous to be working on whatever I'm working on, dude.
This is how differently like with Nintendo is. And I think you saw a video with Ackman. Ackman covers this topic too. But he was talking about how we were just talking about the layoffs and companies, all this shit. The president of Nintendo, I think, or he works on he's a high guy, He took a pay cut, so he wouldn't lose employees.
Mm-hmm.
Until they wouldn't lose their jobs. He took a pay cut, dude.
Yeah, it's true. Capcom.
And that was during the Wii U when it got launched, and it didn't do well.
Didn't sell well, yeah.
And look at them now.
Doing fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, like Nintendo has its issues too, but like they're doing great right now.
Yeah, they're doing great.
And they haven't released a fucking. I think they actually released the new Paper Mario game, but like they release one game every year.
But the thing is, with Nintendo, when they do 1 or 4 games out of the year, they're gonna be fucking great, and it is worth their $60 or $70 that they're asking.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the difference between Sony and Microsoft. Nintendo really take their time with their games and all that,
Yeah.
And they always come out with a great product at the end.
Yeah, it feels like we're in a bit of a low right now with video games,
which is sad.
Yeah, I mean, even my personal game of the year is Rebirth, Final Fantasy VII, and even Square Enix was like, yeah, it didn't sell as much as we had hoped. It was like, maybe it's because you fucking are holding it hostage in one console. And I think they're realizing that now, and I don't think they're going to do that for the next game. They're going to release it. Like, you should have done it from the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't sell a lot, because it was on PS5. It's the second game to a trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Final Fantasy games are always kind of a hard kind of sell for people. But even that fucking game, which is my personal game of the year, didn't sell that well. Like, how embarrassing is it, dude, that, like, one of my favorite games of the year was Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. And, like, I'm not to, like, knock that game down a peg or anything like that, but, like, where the fuck are the heavy hitters, man? The Lost Crown is great, but Ubisoft fucking shot themselves in the foot when they're like, don't get too comfortable owning our games. Like, you're saying this when one of your best fucking titles is coming out. Now no one's gonna buy it because of that shit. Oh man, it's frustrating time.
I think I don't know if it was off or on the podcast that we were talking about this. I was telling you how in the hell you guys can't nail certain games that people loved, and you're trying to replicate it, and you can't nail it, like with Back for Blood.
Yeah, we talked about it on the last podcast.
Did we?
With Helldivers too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I remember you bringing that up too.
It's like, how can you guys not do a simple game like that?
Yeah, they can't nail it right, dude. Yeah.
How can you not give me a Vanquish? How can you not give me a survival horror game out there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, you guys can do your own. It's not only Capcom and Konami. Create your own shit. And
can we also be candid here? You probably saw it on the video that Ackman posted about the earlier today about Microsoft. But like, how is it that it's taken? Well, I know why it's taken this long to make the next Fable game, but like, that shit should be a fucking like a knockout of the park. A Fable game, like the trilogy that came out. Well, you haven't never played the first one, but the two and the third, those were great. And why can't you just do that again?
How can
and just improve on it?
And see what I'm telling you. How can you not give me another Fable?
And you guys are taking this long to be. Well, we want to fuck with the fucking what we want to do, bitch. Like, just make the same. I know I'm like kind of being nitpicky and all that.
But that's all I want.
Yeah,
like you say, just give me the same shit and just improve it a little bit. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all we're asking.
It's like the same thing with Starfield. They were saying the same shit too. It's like, how is it hard to just make a fucking Skyrim game in space? On paper, it sounds like it should be fucking great.
Like, there's a lot of games that we haven't had.
God damn.
That people hasn't touched. Like, other studios can make a fucking Western. It's not only Rockstar.
Yeah.
You guys can make
another Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, it's
not no one's doing that.
It's not, I don't know about THQ now, but like, it's not only Rockstar neither.
Yeah.
You guys can tap in that market and make it your own.
And Sleeping Dog. Where the fuck is Sleeping Dogs 2, man?
There you go.
Where is Sleeping Dogs 2?
Give me True Crime.
It is. That's what Sleeping Dogs is.
But like, oh, fuck, I lost track.
You know what? You know what I'd like to see? We actually did get it, but like, better Ultimate Alliance. I know there's a third one on the Switch, but it was on the Switch. No one fucking played it.
That should have been all three consoles.
Where the fuck is X-Men Legends 3? You know,
dude. Imagine
on,
that,
man.
And dude, come on.
How has someone not been like, hey guys, Injustice but Marvel characters, hundreds of millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah.
No, let's make Mortal Kombat fucking 1 because it's a safe bet. Here we go again talking shit about Mortal Kombat. But still, I know we're ranting, guys, but we're not the only ones. I feel like a lot of people feel this frustration too.
No, yeah.
You know, like it's crazy that we still haven't gotten these types of games.
Like, you guys can do all this shit, and you're making it hard for no apparent reason.
Not only that,
how can you not make a simple Tenchu game, a stealth fucking ninja game, And that's it.
Look, this is gonna sound like off topic, but it's gonna make sense. Like even with the people who are making the new Berserk anime, like I told you, it's made by like fans, and they're like, "Fuck it, we'll do it ourselves." And you see that in video games, like going back to something like Cross Country. We're tired of waiting for AAA games to do shit like back in like old school survival horror games. Now you got indie developers doing like, fuck it, I'll do it myself then. We'll make the fucking open world games that people want. We'll make the fucking cowboy games that people want. It's like enough is enough, dude. Who gives like I just saw that fucking Black Ops 6 got confirmed. I could give two shits.
Yeah.
But we all know we're gonna we're gonna play it when it comes out. But like right now, I can't fucking be bothered with that shit, dude.
Why is that? I'm not really feeling Call of Duty.
I think we've talked about this before.
I know,
but
not like.
Let's just talk about what we've been playing now, okay? Because I think we've been just.
So you're done.
I think we've been ranting too much. This is one of those episodes we have to catch up on what we've been doing.
Okay, hold on. But okay, I think that we'll save it for the next, because I feel like that one should be on its own.
What?
Red Dead.
Oh, Red Dead 2? Yeah, because then we will be here forever.
So what I'm playing, guys, is
no one fucking asked you. Okay, look, I'm playing another Crab's Treasure right
go
now.
Fuck yourself.
And I just want to say to Aggro Crab, which is the developer who made this game, I'm sorry that it took me this long for me to find out about this game, because this shit's right up my alley. I just played it a few days ago, and I used the gun for the first time. Fucking feels satisfying to just delete enemies off the screen. It's so fucking good.
Be like an easy mode.
It's easy mode, but they even tell you like, hey, look, this game is meant to be challenging, but if we all know people are stupid, and no, I'm just kidding. It's, that people want to play it their own way and shit. So have at it. It doesn't disable the achievements. Like that's fucking cool. And so in this particular area, I was frustrated with a certain enemy. I used a fucking gun and just shot him, and it was, oh my god, it felt so. For people who don't understand what the hell I'm saying, there's a game called Another Crab's Treasure. It plays like Dark Souls. It's very heavily influenced by that, but it has the aesthetic of like fucking like SpongeBob, Cattle, Bikini, fuck, Battle of Bikini. God, I'm having a stroke. Battle for Bikini Bottom. It has that like aesthetic. And you get to wear different like shells, because the whole point is that you're looking for a shell that they stole from you, and you have to pay taxes or whatever. That's literally what it's about. And you get to use all different types of like shells, and they give you different resistances and different like abilities and shit. And you can straight up just have a fucking gun as a shell and just use it and kill a bunch of enemies. Yeah, that's like easy mode. And I totally recommend it, dude. If this is like, honestly, if you've been wanting to play a Dark Souls game but you're afraid to get into it, like play this one. This is a good entry point for people who haven't played Dark Souls before, because it simplifies it. It makes it easy. The story's easy to follow. It's funny. It's charming. The fucking music is fantastic. Like it all fucking tens, and it's made on Unity too, which is impressive because it looks really good. I know you say you're like wanting to play it too. Are you gonna play it at some point?
I was, until they fucking released Hellblade. But I heard
you
it
mean
was
Stellar Blade?
No, hold on, I'm playing that too. But I heard Hellblade is short, so I'll probably beat that, then jump into Another Crab's Treasure.
Well, you have to play Elden Ring though.
Oh fuck! But I kind of feel like I can do the review on Stellar Blade, because I'm like already like at the.
I thought you were already done, because you told me you were done with it.
Basically, it's like if Nier and Dark Souls had a baby. That's what Stellar Blade is.
For some reason, I thought you said Neo in my head, but Yeah, that's how I heard a lot of people say it.
And it's
like
kind
that.
of fucking cool of a game. It's not that challenging. It's like really like
Like balanced or what?
balanced.
Balanced?
Like it's not too challenging, and it's kind of like on the cusp of being challenging. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it has more influence from Nier than Dark Souls.
That's kind of what I took from it too.
like with Dark Souls, it's more like with the bosses in a way. But
Mhm.
besides that, like it gives you an incentive to like explore the areas you're in. Because like for example, you can there's like not boxes. What are those? Cases like. That you can get
like chests
chests
type of
and
shit.
stuff. Yeah, there's a lot across on the map. There's these cans that you collect too. That gives you an incentive because I think like if you get in a certain amount of cans that you collect.
Are you a homeless person in
No,
this game? What the
I don't know why you collect cans in this shit, but you unlock costumes through it. So like that's another incentive to like just roam around and look around and shit. The music, dude. I can just sit in the fucking menu and just listen to it. The music is great.
All right, but is it like Final Fantasy VII where it has music for every little fucking thing that you do?
Kinda.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you enter your fireplace or whatever. Like
The main hub, or
like there's little like Dark Souls like little
lanterns,
little
or
lanterns and
that type
shit like where
yeah.
you can upgrade your character and whatever. Yeah, there's like a save music in a way, kind of like Resident Evil.
Mhm.
And there's like a music box next to it. You can change it to whatever song you want to too. So that's kind of cool.
All right.
You only have one weapon, which is okay.
Oh, wait, you don't get to use different weapons?
If you, a gun.
Oh, so it is kind of like Nier then. You
Yeah.
just okay.
And you use one weapon, but you can upgrade it and stuff like that. The dodging is pretty cool. There's like a lot of ways to dodge. You can block, you can dodge, and when you dodge, there's like certain ways to dodge too. Like you can, like I said, there's the blocking one. You can like dodge like Bloodborne, and there's one where it kind of slow mos in a way. Like you do like a backflip, and it slows it down. And
Oh, like a perfect dodge.
yeah, there you
kinda.
go, like a perfect dodge. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So each one has a perfect dodge, and that makes sense. Like the blocking, the side stab,
Oh, like parrying too.
yeah, and parrying and all that. It's kind of cool. It took me a while to learn it because like it's like different dodging mechanics, but it's satisfying, dude. Like I got the hang of it. I feel like I can play Sekiro again.
I don't know about that.
But there's frustrating moments, but not as much as Dark Souls. Like when you have to you're in a boss battle, like it takes you multiple tries.
Yeah.
This one you get the hang of them real quick.
Yep.
What else? The characters are cool. Eve is cool.
The main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It look like anime characters, which is, I guess that's what they were going for.
Yeah, it feels like that to me too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like at first, it was kind of like, it took me a while because it was kind of like cheesy, like with the characters and stuff.
Kind of like a fucking anime.
Yeah.
Too. Right.
But like, dude, to be honest, I haven't had this much fun with the game in a while. And
Yeah, you told me that too when I asked you about it.
like, I can't believe I'm gonna bring up this fucking game, and I should have just never gotten it. Suicide Squad. Even though I heard the bad
Oh, dude,
reviews,
I forgot that you fucking played that. Come on.
like, even though I there was bad reviews and everything, it's like I want to give it a try. I was looking for that game to like make me.
And this like scratch the
Yeah,
itch.
this one did, and it's really fun.
So this is so far your game of the year. Is Stellar Blade.
It's really cool, dude. I like it. Everything about it's fun. The kind of semi-open world, or it is. I would like to say one. It's
Or
open.
is it different I keep saying hubs, but like
different worlds, basically.
Yeah.
So like it keeps getting. I don't want to say bigger, but yeah, it kind of seems that way.
Sandbox. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like a sandbox area.
Yeah.
Like you get to explore in.
Like there's a desert one, and that one seems pretty big. I didn't get a chance to really explore it, but it seems pretty big. Like it said, it gives you incentives to do the side missions are fucking great. They're not so fucking repetitive as all the other ones that have side missions. And
So you're saying there's no fetch quests, or they are fetch quests? 'Cause that's like the worst type of fucking side mission.
define fetch quest.
Like someone tells you to go get something and you go get it. That's what a fetch quest is.
Okay.
How the fuck do you not know what a fetch quest is, Henry? It's like, it's in the name. You go fetch it.
And what's a side mission? I want to say there's a little bit of both, but again, it's not it's not the same fucking shit. You know, it gives you an incentive. Like, let's say you do this fetch quest, for example, and it gives you like, okay, you get certain XP, you get this much of money, and you unlock a costume for it too.
Yeah.
Or you unlock a drone upgrade, or an upgrade to your specs for your body. You know, you add these specs to upgrade and all that. So, you know, it gives you that, you know, to make your character more powerful.
Well, yes. I mean, I'm still going to be playing it at some point.
Uh-huh.
I just got a lot on my plate. And with the DLC of Elden Ring, like, on the horizon, I don't think I'm going to be playing this shit for a while.
But, yeah, dude, it's I enjoy it. Don't listen to fucking, specifically IGN. Those assholes gave it a 7.
It's crazy, dude.
Out of 10.
It's crazy that they've been giving these wild fucking scores to games. And I get it, there's different people reviewing the games and shit, but, like, this has been a fucking trend with IGN lately. You know?
And
he fucking Deathloop a 10 for crying out loud.
Deathloop, I tried to do that shit. Wasn't that fucking great? That shit was borderline basic
or mid, as the
mid.
kids say.
It wasn't. God damn, dude, that wasn't so great. I think we did. Was it on the Xbox? It was one of those fucking subscriptions we got.
I think it was because it's on Game Pass now.
And it's like, that's my review right there. I was gonna say, what were we talking about? I forgot.
Stellar Blade.
No, you were talking about how you're not gonna play it.
Yeah,
Don't listen to IGN, because I think, like I said, an IGN from another country gave it a 9. It's like, so what the fuck you guys gave it a 7, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it because it was too hard? This game is not even that fucking hard, dude. It's not.
I don't understand.
It has its moments, but it's not that fucking difficult.
Like I said, lately they've just been so fucking like just off with their reviews, in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like just form your own opinion. Like we were just talking about, dude. You picking up a game off the shelf, you don't really.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you'll look at the score, but
dude, I miss that. I really do.
Me too, man. Me too. Remember when we bought Narc for the PlayStation 2 for $20, and it wasn't great, but at least we bought it and we fucking committed to it. Okay. Those are the days I miss.
I was gonna say, we don't have that nowadays. Like when you walk into a store or fucking GameStop, I guess, and you want to see a game, like, oh, what's this game? And, oh, okay, that's cool. Let me get it. Nothing like that anymore.
Or you go to GameStop and you're like, hey, do you have this game? And they're like, yeah, we do, but it's in a fucking Wii case, and the disc has been chewed up, and also it's new, but we just opened it, and it's like, I fucking hate when they do that shit, man. No. I fucking hate when they do, and they pull out the fucking sticker that never seems to come off, and they claim it's still new. Like, go eat a fucking dick, you guys. Don't support fucking GameStop, right? If there's one thing you should do, is that.
Well, the only reason I brought it up is like, that's when back in the day we would do that.
Yeah.
You know, we would walk in and it's like, oh, what the hell is this game? You know.
Yeah.
But nowadays, yeah, don't go to GameStop.
Yeah, don't go to fucking GameStop because
Dude, I don't know.
It's like the saddest place to be in. There's
is.
always one person. They're never at the register. They're always like at the back of the store for some
Hey.
reason. Yeah, they're like hiding behind the fucking clearance stuff.
If you need anything, I'll be back
Yeah. And then when they like answer the phone, they always sound like someone's holding a gun to their heads. Like, thank you for calling GameStop, where you can buy and sell used games. Also, you can pre-order the next. You can play Final Fantasy, and it's like, calm down, man. Your life doesn't depend on his fucking job.
It is sad. There's some that don't have anything on their fucking case or on their wall. I mean,
Yeah.
and
I don't want to shit on employees. I know that those people are like, you know, do whatever works for you. I know it's your job and stuff like that. I'm just speaking from my experience. Like, again, shout out to Level 7. That's where we go. It always seems like a cool fucking place. You know, it always seems like, you know, episode of Always Sunny when they go to that bar that isn't Patty's Pub, you know, and they're like seeing the dynamics between the bartenders and shit. If going to Level 7 feels like that. It feels like people were like, "Hey, John, are you playing Baldur's Gate 3, dude?" It's like, "No, man, I'll catch you up this weekend."
yeah,
And in GameStop, there's just the one fucking person hoping that you will talk to them
or pre-order.
pre-order their fucking game. It's so weird, dude.
No, it's just like now if you go to GameStop, like you said, half of their fucking rack is generic.
Yep.
You don't even have the original cover.
Nothing. You know what my fucking my anger is? Who the fuck is trading their games without this fucking slip cover?
I know.
What are you fucking morons doing that you're not? I know I'm being harsh,
No, fuck them.
but I am.
It's so much.
Fuck 'em, dude.
It seems like a lot of people do that.
You'll come home and you'll just get a translucent fucking case and like, where's the slip cover at?
Not only that, like, what did you do with the original case, dude? Did you fucking chew it? Did you eat it?
Did you like fucking burn it? What happened? Did you? Some of these fucking cases too that are intact look like they've been fucking ran over by a truck.
Like, yeah, dude.
And the worst offender is always the Call of Duty games.
Yes.
Always the Call
Or
of Duty game.
a sports game.
Sports games. Like you go in, like you better pray to God if you want to get a new Call of Duty game that came out like months ago. You better pray they got it sealed and all that.
Or hopefully the case is not all fucked up.
Yep.
Or
Hopefully it has been fucking passed around. Doesn't have
Look,
Cheeto prints on it.
we went to a GameStop recently because it was close by, and
After we just said not to.
I
go
know,
to
but just because the reason I didn't want to go into a fucking Walmart. You know how
Might
it
as
is.
well.
You gotta get an employee, and there's a line. You know, like you said, in GameStop, there's that one person,
in the back.
and that's it. And I just want to in and out. And I'm not gonna say what game, because we talked about it, and I don't want to talk about it just yet. And
Okay.
we asked, oh yeah, we have it new. So okay, cool. So I didn't see it in your wall, but okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Well, that's the worst when they're looking for it and then they leave.
Uh-huh.
And you know when they're leaving, like, oh, you're gonna go look for it, and I know it's not there
It's not
because I
there.
just went to go look.
Yeah,
for it. And they come back, so I don't see it there, and it's like, oh my god.
So you want no?
I can print it out. I can print
No.
out the fucking.
And I said no, thank you, no.
Yeah.
You
Well,
lost.
hold on. Well, the next one that has it, I was like,
What? So they can have the same issue, asshole? They don't have the fucking
oh
case.
My God. You know, I did that for Sifu. Remember when I bought it?
Uh-huh.
The Vengeance edition that comes with the steelbook. And I thought they were gonna pull out the fucking like a brand new copy or whatever, and they had to pull out the fucking all the shit that comes with it from a separate case, and I was like, it's new. We just opened it, and I was like,
How's it new?
how's it fucking new then?
God.
Oh my god, that shit irritates me so much, man.
Oh yeah.
So fucking much, because you don't, dude. It's so like satisfying to get a new copy in your hands.
Yes.
That's sealed. You get to look at it. You get to wait to go home. It's like a little Christmas gift. You open it up, and you know that it's only been touched by your hands.
Don't act like okay. Look, we only go when it's convenient. When we had, like I said, just the in and out thing.
It's like the McDonald's of fucking video games.
You just want to go in and out, right? You don't want to go into a Target or like a Walmart. Like you say, you want to go to the case. You got to get an employee. And
Well, honestly, at this point, I would rather do that.
I know.
I would rather do that than go to fucking GameStop, okay?
What I'm getting to is like the other thing with GameStop is when you really want to get a new game, let's say the day of, and you go in, like you said, you got no time to go to fucking Walmart or whatever.
Yeah.
The last one I think we did that was RoboCop.
Oh, well, they did have it. They
Yeah,
did
but
have it.
they pulled this. Did you pre-order it?
Yeah. It's like, well, no, but you should still fucking have it, right? Like, come on.
So what system? Okay.
Oh my god.
And
dude.
they, let's see. I don't know if we have enough copies. It's like you're a fucking game store. You're saying for new releases.
Hey, it wasn't
Yo-
just for RoboCop 2. It was for newer games too, like Dead Island. Dead Island 2, which was supposed to be like much more anticipated and everything. You guys still don't have enough copies for that shit.
It's like, did you pre-order?
You want this hat? You want this hat that comes with it?
It's like, dude, you're a fucking game store. Ain't that that has to be like your main, not priority, but like your main things to have new games.
Dude, do you
So you're
remember-
saying you only order 3, and that's it, and the rest are so-called pre-orders? Fuck off.
Do you remember when we went to go? I bought the Switch Lite, or the OLED one. You remember the fucking bullshit we had to endure when we went to GameStop to trade the old Switch and all that? But I forgot what it was. I couldn't get Metroid Prime, or not Prime, sorry, Dread, because for some reason they weren't gonna have it until the next day. But you wanted to get a game, and I forgot what game it was. And remember the employee looked at you and he said some fucking shit to you, and you gave him a fucking stink eye. And he changed up his fucking attitude real quick.
Yeah, you did.
It's like, dude, we went through so much shit
That day, yeah.
to trade this fucking console. Which, by the way, I'll never do again. I'm keeping this fucking Switch because it was such a fucking... I cried, okay? I'm not going to fucking lie to you.
You know what it was? They made us... They couldn't completely take our fucking trade.
Oh, I remember.
It was the fucking straps.
Yeah. Which I understand, but come on. You guys taking games by the disc. You don't take them by the case. You can't take a Switch without the fucking strap. Are you serious? You can't replace that?
Yeah.
But anyway,
Good point. But no, yeah.
I remember we did that and we came back and you were like picking up some game.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was. I think they may have asked you, did you pre-order it? And you fucking looked at them and they're like, we still got it. And I was like, yeah, you fucking right. You better fucking get it.
I don't think they had it still. No, he said that they did. Then he said, "Oh, we don't." It's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I was so upset because I was ready to play Metroid and everything. And oh my god, no, GameStop. Not that I ever cared about them fucking sponsoring. Or we will never get that big where GameStop sponsors up. But who gives a fuck, dude? Go and support your local mom and pop shops, okay? Go to your, like we said, we go to level 7, fucking top tier customer service over there, okay?
Yeah.
They're fucking great.
They don't never have. Did you pre-order it?
Nope, nothing like that.
They don't. Okay, this is our last copy.
The only thing I'll say is that when we go in to trade a game and they'll be like, we got too many of these, and I'm like, what do you mean? And then I look and then, oh yeah, you're right. There's like there's like 20 copies of this fucking. I get it. All right, I understand. But other than that, like those guys are kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, they're chill.
Yeah, like
you
you
can get
said,
some coffee. You can get a little drink with your game.
like you say, yeah, support your mom and pop if you have
Yeah.
in your local area.
And only go when it's convenient, because whatever. But I don't know how the fuck we got on the topic of GameStop, but.
Okay, those two brothers, guys. Thank you for listening.
I was gonna introduce a new segment, but we got sidetracked with GameStop, so I might bring that up on the next time we record.
Yeah.
In conclusion, Microsoft sucks.
Right now.
Another Craft's Treasure is great.
Yeah.
Stellar Blade is great. Sony, stop making remakes.
Yeah.
Don't go to GameStop. And
Only go if it's
only
convenient.
go when it's convenient. And a fetch quest is when you go and you grab something for somebody and you come back and you complete the quest. How do you not know what a fucking fetch quest is?
I'm just tired.
It's been Two Brothers.